Success is a product of innocence. It has often been the case throughout history that those who became legends were often recluses, loners, and misfits. They did not feel comfortable in crowds. They lived almost hermetic existence. It is not coincidental that such a personality often achieves brilliance, for he is not colored by the contagious mediocrity of a peer group. Becoming a legend in your field, therefore, is very much about one's own nature and his comfort or discomfort in the world. We are taught that it is all about hard work and striving and ambition and blood, sweat, and tears. Yet, there are literally countless examples of those in any field, particularly in sports, that are blessed with great talent but do not achieve success. Many of these individuals do work hard. In fact, they often work harder than their contemporaries, but they still do not succeed. And we also know of those who don't put in nearly as much work and skip practice sessions and do all of the things that we are told leads to failure. And yet, they do succeed. Why? Success arises from innocence or from a sort of knowing. It arises from innocence when an individual is so devoted to his craft that he gives himself to it day and night, not because he wishes to make himself a success, but because the craft is quite literally a part of him. He simply cannot imagine doing anything else with his life. He feels that he is born to do it. He feels that this is what he was made for. And because of this intimacy with his craft and the innocence with which he approaches it, his skill level soars, and success comes running to him. Then there are those who just know that they will be a success in their field. They can feel it. It is in their bones. They can see it. They can taste it. Not making it is simply not possible. Not because they talk themselves into it, or because they think positively. They genuinely scoff at the idea of not making it. This is not artificial. They truly feel this way in their heart of hearts. The majority live in a world of hope and striving. They listen to the cliches and the endless motivational phrases that society tosses about. Hard work, striving, practice with a purpose, fake it till you make it, believe in yourself, walk the walk. These things are meant for those who need to be helped at every turn. They know within themselves that they are likely not going to make it. And in order to absolve themselves of this feeling, they do everything on the outside in order to make them feel differently on the inside. I once wrote a discourse titled Hard Work is No Excuse. Hard work has become a scapegoat of sorts. It is a game that people play with themselves. They work hard in order to prove to themselves that when they don't make it, it just wasn't meant to be. Because if they don't make it, even with all of that hard work, what else could they have done? Hard work never made anyone a success. It may have played a catalytic role, but it was never the key to their success, regardless of what society says. It may have appeared this way, but it just isn't so. We have evidence before us all across the world of those who spend decades working hard but go nowhere. Opponents of this claim will state that it is because they didn't work smart, or that they didn't practice with a purpose. I myself was given to such ideas years ago, but life and my own experiences have taught me the truth. Knowing comes first. Devotion and love come first. Hard work may come later, and for some people it never really comes at all. I do not mean to suggest that one sits on the couch and success comes to him. What I'm saying is that when endless striving and the toil and sweat are seen in the vicinity of great success, they are more methodology than the central key. The man who knows that he will be a success makes hard work work for him. To him, it is a tool in his arsenal. The man who does not know works for hard work. He relies upon hard work as the engine and the vehicle to get him there. And this latter instance rarely works. The inside always trumps the outside. Knowing trumps belief. Innocence and sincerity are king. The one who knows just knows. The one who doesn't know looks at the odds. The one who hopes for success creates backup plans just in case. The one who knows has no need for a backup plan because he simply cannot imagine doing anything else with his life. He simply has no choice but to succeed. Even among those who are successful, however, few become legends. For a successful man is one thing, a legend is something altogether different. Legends are created from the inside rather than the outside. They are those who simply see things in a different way. They are often rebellious. They are not inhibited by the status quo. In fact, they seek to shatter it, and they feel comfortable with their ideas, even though the world may ridicule them. You see, society is against the creation of legends. This society is not meant for legends. It does not breed legends. It breeds clones. It breeds sheep. It values conformity and hails mediocrity. If you seek to be a legend in your field, it will help you to understand that you'll have to be comfortable being an outcast. For you will not fit into this society. And if you do fit neatly into this society, there is no way that you will be a legend. Society does not support anyone who goes against it. It only supports the masses. It supports common people with common thinking. And there is perhaps no greater contributor to mediocrity than the concept of school. For education is one thing, school is another. If you seek to be a legend, bring to the world something it has never seen before. There is something unique in you, for nature makes one of a kind creations. Society makes clones.